I want to register my disappointment and the contempt with which the government is treating her citizens. The government did assure us that there was enough fuel to last Kenyans for 14 days, 2 weeks. Then, to our surprise, the government is increasing fuel prices for petrol by 28 shillings and for diesel by 43 shillings. That clearly tells you that the government does not respect its citizens. We as leaders, we cannot sit and watch the oppressors, who are the government, frustrating Kenyan citizens. They did tell us that there was resignation of some of the officials from the ministry, and even the DG EPRA did resign, PS did resign, because we were told that they were involved in fraudulent activities that was acquiring fuel which was going to be adulterated. And that fuel was going to be increased by 14 shillings. Today, to our surprise, the government is increasing fuel by 28 shillings petrol and 43 shillings diesel. It means that even that 14 shillings, the one that was adulterated, would have been better, because it was only going to increase by 14 Kenya shillings. I want to tell Kenyans that increasing fuel prices means increase in cost of living. Cost of living has been a major issue of concern. Kenyans don't have jobs. Increasing fuel means that the transport cost is going to increase, therefore Kenyans are going to be overburdened. It means that anything that is capable of being transported, from fertilizer to anything that is helping in agriculture, is going to increase. What does that mean? That an increment in transport cost is going to be taken care of in the final product, which is the food that is going to be sold, or a good that is being produced. And therefore it means that when you increase fuel price, you are going to automatically increase the cost of food in our nation. When you increase the cost of food, then the high cost of living that we were running away from, the cost of flour, cost of unga, cost of mboga, cost of any other thing that is capable of being transported and or eaten, is going to be increased. So a normal Kenyan, the disposable income is not going to be increased. Therefore, these Kenyans are going to be overburdened. Why should the government treat her citizens with lots of contempt? Increasing cost of fuel will further increase the cost of electricity. There is part of electricity in our country that we generate by use of thermal power plants. And in these thermal power plants, we use fuel in these plants. The moment you increase that cost of fuel, it means that the cost of electricity will increase. Increasing the cost of electricity is going to overburden Kenyans. Increasing cost of electricity is also going to increase the cost of production in various factories. In various factories where there is manufacturing. So the cost of production is going to increase, and when it increases, the price of those goods that are produced in those factories are going to increase. When those prices increase, this is going to further increase cost of living in our country. So we want to tell Kenyans that we have a very dishonest regime, a government that is based on lies. We can never trust on them, and we want to warn this government that when this skyrocketing of prices of fuel will be implemented, this is the right time to call for maandamano. That maandamano that we used to say. And you journalists, you agreed with me that maandamano is good. Yes. Why did you agree? Because we said kufukuza wakoloni ilikuwa nini? Journalist, ilikuwa nini? Ilikuwa nini? Maandamano. Kuleta multi-party system ilikuwa nini? Maandamano. Kuleta Gen Z kudeal na the draconian finance bill in 2025 ilikuwa nini? Mbadi kupata kazi ilikuwa nini? Si ni ukweli? So maandamano ndio time nzuri ya maandamano. Hii time ya increase prices za fuel because Kenyans are already suffering. So if you don't embrace maandamano, wewe mwenyewe utaumia. So I'm so disappointed. Kenyans are disappointed. This is not how we run a government, like a kiosk. Even a kiosk is run in a better way, very organized. This is disorganization of a nation and punishing Kenyan citizens. And alone does not bring fuel to Kenya. There are other sources where we can get fuel. We don't depend, 60% of the fuel that we receive, yes, is coming from that route. But we can change the route. There are other places where we can get fuel. Nigeria here has fuel, correct? The other areas that we have fuel. We were told that the CS who does not understand what type of fuel oil we are getting from Turkana. What are we waiting for? We have other ways of getting fuel. And we want this government to cushion. We want subsidies on these prices of fuel that we are experiencing. Time frame, we are going to communicate. The moment we give an ultimatum, it must be implemented. So Kenyans, be ready from wherever you are. Ukiwa uko Western, kuwa tayari. Ukiwa Rift Valley, kuwa tayari. Hii fuel price si ya watu wa one term peke yake. Hii fuel price sasa saizi hata watu wa two term. Niambie kama uko na mahali penye unanunua fuel at a cheaper price. The party that I represent is Linda Mwananchi, and it is talking now. I don't know which other party you are talking about. My brother, we are in Linda Mwananchi. There are those who are in Linda Tumbo, Linda Matumbo. Sisi tunalinda pump na tunalinda Mwananchi. Pump ya fuel na tunalinda Mwananchi. The solution, the regime should go. That is the greatest solution. Mimi sina pesa ya kununulia Wakenya fuel kutoka nje, but tukiingia tuna reorganize serikali. Alafu solution unajua bwana my brother. We ni one term ama two term? Wewe pia jibu swali langu.